For an up-close look at a sweet ride. This is a classic. You see it cruise down the street, maybe if you're lucky, but it's certainly a head turner. This is a beautiful performance vehicle. It's a big boy. When people say she thick, this is that vehicle. Come in close. I want to show you a lot of interesting design features about the 1968 Pontiac Bonneville. This was the creme de la creme, GM's masterpiece. It started in the 50s as a convertible. Over time, it evolved into this performance vehicle. If you know these cars, you fall in love with them. I absolutely just love this version. I mean, look at it. We got the Pontiac Blue. It's a convertible. It's a two-door. Speaking my language, out enjoying that California sun. There are so many design cues, though, that are unique to this 1968 year. I mean, this is the fourth body design. The 1967, if you were to compare apples to oranges, is completely different. The 1969, also completely different. So the 68 is a very unique year for the Bonneville. You'll notice the tail lights, different design cues here. We got the chrome finishes, love it, the blue, plenty of storage for all your trips to the beach. So you got vinyl seats. I don't know that they're original, but they're nice to look at. Really soft, cushy. It has a tilt steering wheel. Not every car at the time had that. It had all the upgrades that you would imagine for a 1968. Compared to today's car, you might be like, why does it have an 8-track? But this one has a new updated stereo, came with power steering, power brakes, sometimes power windows. The owner did upgrade the AC, so when he doesn't roll with the top down, he has the niceties, the luxury of the AC, which you need on a hot day like this. Or you can just do what I like to do, throw the top back and cruise through town. The thing about the Bonneville is, you know the name from the Salt Flats in Utah. It's a piece of area of land where you can just take any car out there. That's where a lot of speed records are broken. It's this area where it's wide open and you can just take cars and haul, if you know what I'm saying. I know it's gonna pack a serious punch, but at the time, these things were full size. Not only were they luxurious, not only were they premium for the Pontiac line, but they were full size. I mean, look at how long this vehicle is. 18, 19 feet long. I don't know exactly how long it is, but it is long. So the fact that it can seriously move is really interesting, because I feel like any other engine in any other car would be considered a muscle car, but this was just premium. This is what it came with. This is what Pontiac was known for in its time. Lifting the hood, we can see what's inside. I love that they kept that detail, the original owner. Super fantastic. This is a 400 V8. What's that mean to you? 400 horsepower. Like I said before, if this engine was in any other car that was smaller, it would be considered a muscle car. The fact that it's in this, Pontiac was known for premium, and you want something like this to push such a full-size vehicle. It also has the Turbo 400 gearbox. This was a really interesting design upgrade. Not a lot of people know, but GM really pioneered the Hydromatic, aka the automatic vehicle, automatic transmission. It was a huge change. We went from transmission to automatics with this Hydromatic system. So it's not a stick shift. They started on the Oldsmobile, but eventually made their way into the Pontiac. And this was such a hot ticket item that it really started to become the industry standard, where other car manufacturers were using this automatic design. Other interesting details on the front, you got a split grille design. This was a new upgrade for this year, this fourth body design for the Bonneville. This was a unique feature. Another unique feature are the headlamps. Check it out. They're no longer stacked. They are side by side. This is very specific to the 68 year. When you see this bad boy cruising down the street, you know that this is a unique experience. I mean, the 68 was a rare, beautiful option with a lot of different upgrades, the styling, the design. This was, and still is to this day, a showstopper. Obviously it's a beautiful car, but let's see if it's a beautiful ride also. I'm gonna take Bonnie around the block. Okay, I'm gonna step on it a little bit. This is a V8 engine, 400 horsepower, and something so big as the Bonneville, it's full size. It's 5,000 pounds, but it's packing some power. I'm not gonna lie. Hitting the gas pedal, I thought maybe there's going to be a little bit of a delay or some sort of lag, but this couch gets up and goes. I'm not even kidding you. Listen to that. That's some meat behind it. I feel like this car is going to be deceiving. They're gonna think it's not fast because it's such a long body, such a beefy body. But this car has some get up and go, definitely some torque. I've read from a lot of the experts who have these vehicles, who restore these vehicles, that it's a 0 to 60 time of 6.8 seconds, which is very impressive considering, again, how hefty this girl is. But she's named after Bonneville. Bonneville is known for racing. That's where you go. You take your car out to the salt flats, or say you want to break a land speed record, you go out there to Bonneville. It's notorious for all these speed records. So the fact that Pontiac gave this vehicle the namesake Bonneville, you know it's bringing the power to the road. And especially the 60s, not a lot of people realize that the 60s were really known for memorable car designs, but especially the GM line. They had so many good designs come out during the 60s, but the 68 specifically, it was like the hottest thing off the assembly line. There were so many made. GM actually, for Pontiac, won Motor Trend of the Year 4 years in a row with this vehicle. So you know it was well received not only by critics, but obviously drivers. And get this, I'm not bumping through the gears. There's no manual gearbox, no manual transmission. This is the new Hydra-Matic transmission, so it's all automatic, it's all automated. There's no lag when it's shifting at all. I thought there might be a little bit of a lag. There is no lag. It just gets on it. This is a good little stretch. I might have to open her up and see what she'll hit, 0 to 60, maybe on the next green. We'll take off a little bit, but what's also fun about this car being as fast as it is, it floats. It's like, I mean, I don't want to compare this to Muhammad Ali, Mr. Greatness himself, but this car, the Bonneville, kind of floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. It has the power, but you feel like you're floating. I feel like I should be in the Rose Parade. I feel like I should wave to some people. I did see some people waving at me. Obviously, this is a head turner. Obviously, if you go to your local car event, you're gonna be a favorite. Everybody loves this car, but I feel like there's a little mystery to it as well. So, really fun. If I didn't just curl my hair, frankly, I would have the top down, really cruising, but there is a little bit of wind. I don't know why I just keep spontaneously giggling. This car is so much fun to drive. I feel like I'm driving a school bus with a big old wheel. This is the only funny feature that I have to mention. I'm just this much shy of hitting the gas pedal, even with heels on. And so this is not because I have a bad back or need extra lumbar support. I just needed a pillow so that I could fully reach the gas pedal, no joke. I can't believe how many power options are in this car for being a 68. The windows are power, the top going back is power. This also has an energy absorbing steering column, which was the latest safety feature of the day in the 68 model. Fun fact about this vehicle, this car was actually in the background of Old Town Road, which is super fun. I have a connection to a country rapper. I don't know what genre he falls into, but it's pretty cool. I am driving the car that was in Old Town Road. How many people can say that? And the Bonneville definitely doesn't disappoint, but I love that song. And honestly, I should be playing it with the windows down right now. I need a cowboy hat and cruise in my Bonneville. Also, we have to talk about price. When these originally came out, they were the premium line. They were luxury at its finest, as you know, came with all of the goodies inside. It originally came out around the $3,500, $4,000 mark. Nowadays, depending on what condition your Bonneville is in, something like this, the 68, is gonna be somewhere between the $20,000, $25,000 price point. Frankly, they can range from $5,000 if it's not in very good condition or if it has some imperfections, all the way up to, I would say, $30,000, $35,000. Price point is definitely ranging for the classics such as this one, but it's a great car, and if you want something super fun to drive around town, you don't drive this for the gas mileage, let me tell you, because this is more like miles per gallon, not miles per gallon. All right, well, I cruised around town, definitely got a feel for the Bonneville. Love it, so much fun. Got some waves, which is always fun. Got to turn in and head back, sadly. Still laughing. That was so fun, but sadly my time with the 1968 Pontiac Bonneville has come to an end. Let me know what you thought of this sweet classic ride in the comments section. I can't wait to hear from you. And of course, subscribe. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye!